Okay, you guys ready? Do you know what this is a picture of?
A mosquito.
A mosquito. And do you know what this long tube that comes down from his mouth is?
Straw.
It is just like a straw, just like my straw. It's called a proboscis. I think I'm saying that correctly. And that's what the mosquito uses to suck up what?
Blood.
Blood. What about a bee? A bee has one too. And it goes down into the flower and he sucks up what?
Whoa. Nectar.
The nectar and the pollen,
No,
all that's
honey.
in the flower. Well, bees make honey, don't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's one part of the insect that we haven't talked about. And here's the other. This part of the insect, it's like jaws like this. Do you know what that's called? Called a mandible. And what do you think their mandible is used for?
Nothing.
Eating. They use their jaws to bite or break or chew up the different things that they eat.
I want to know what they're used.
Do we have jaws? We do, don't we, in our mouth? They're like the mandible. That's what we use to bite our food and chew our food and break our food. And they're really strong in their mouth. So they've got the mandible, and I hope I'm saying this right, proboscis. I'm gonna have to look and see and make sure. And that's that long straw or tube that comes out of the mosquito or the bee, and they do what with the food? What do you do with the straw? You go, right? You suck it up with the straw.
And this guy, mosquitoes suck up people's blood, and I don't want that to happen.
You don't want that to happen. Then you get a spot that itches, don't you? So if this was the proboscis and this was the mandible, which one do you think would be easier to eat with?
That.
This one?
Yeah, that one.
Because look how it opens and shuts like the mandible. This one, would you be able to eat solid food with this?
It looked like a
What would you be able to do with this?
You would be able to suck up stuff.
You would be able to drink blood or drink pollen and drink different things,
And
water.
drink milk.
You'd have to use liquid in this, wouldn't you?
Ew, no.
And this one you'd use for things that weren't liquid, things you could chew or bite. So I guess it depends on what you are as an insect, what you like to eat. So we have a question today, and it says, what foods do insects eat? So what foods do you guys think that insects eat?
I got one.
Abraham, what's a food you think that insects eat?
Cow.
You think they eat what?
Cow.
Cow? Like meat? Meat? Okay.
No one says that
What do
about
you
my
think,
friend
Arturo?
cow. No one says that about my friend cow.
You like cows, don't you?
I
What do you
like
think
cows.
insects eat, Arturo?
I like them. I know.
Oh, hold on.
I know that. Grasshoppers eat. Caterpillars eat leaves.
So leaves? What do you think
So
insects eat? Aaron?
It's how blood.
Blood. Who eats blood?
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes. Dawson, what do you think insects eat?
Candy.
You think they eat candy? They might. I know bees and wasps like things that are sweet. Ants? Ants would walk away with your candy. Tristan, what do you think insects like to eat?
I think honey. I think a grasshopper would. I think a ladybug would eat some broccoli.
Do you remember what the ladybugs ate in the grouchy ladybug? Do you remember there were little things on a leaf? What were those?
A strawberry.
Do you remember they were aphids? They were tiny little insects. So can insects eat other insects?
Yeah.
Yeah, so would you like me to put broccoli and aphids or just aphids or other insects? What would you like me to put on our chart, Tristan?
Just broccoli.
Broccoli?
Yeah, I eat broccoli, but
B-R-O-C-O-L-L-I or C-C? I'm going to save that for later.
Susie.
See, it looks weird to me. I'm going to put other insects too. Maybe, if I can spell. All right, Eli, what else do insects eat?
Mosquitoes.
What do mosquitoes eat?
Blood.
Blood. What else do insects eat? Can you think of anything else?
What?
Do they eat leaves or grass or other insects or, huh? You think of anything else?
No.
No? Okay, we can leave it at blank.